Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Nisha Watts and today I'm going to talk about tenses. Let's start it. First of all, what is the definition of tense? The definition of tense is that tense tells the time of an action. Whenever we want to know when the action happened, whether it happened in the past, present, or future, we need to learn the tenses for that. We need to learn the time of that action and tenses for that. Now, let's find out how many types of tenses are there. There are three types of tenses. First is present, second is past tense, and third is future tense. So present tense tells us that when the action happens, and second one, past tense, tells when an action happened, means in the past. Next one is future tense, which tells when an action will happen. So these tenses depend on the time of that action. It also decides which type of tense we are going to use for the particular action. Now let's talk about the subparts of present, past and future tense. Present tense has four parts. First is simple present tense, second is present continuous tense, third is present perfect tense, and fourth is present perfect continuous. Next is past tense, which has simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous. And even in the future tense we have four, which is first is simple future tense, second is future continuous tense, next is future perfect tense, and then future perfect continuous tense. First of all, we will learn present tense. The structure of present tense is first form plus ses, first form of the verb plus s or es. Now the confusion is where to use first form plus ses or where to use first form only. For that, we need to remember that when there is any singular subject like he, she, it, or any singular noun, we will use their first form plus ses. Let's take an example. First is he plays cricket every day. Here we see that he is singular subject and it is going to take first form plus s or es. And if we find that we, you, they and plural nouns, then we are going to use their first form of the verb only. Like we have example, first is we play cricket every day. It means we is plural subject and it is going to take first form of the verb. Next one is I. I is a pronoun that confuses most of the time. So we will put it in a different category to avoid this confusion. Here I takes first form of the verb. So example is I play cricket every day. So I is something that is going to use the different verb. So we are going to use here first form of the verb. Now where we can use the present tense. Let's learn the different uses of present tense. First is habit or routine, universal truth or general truth. When we talk about our habits or any routine activity, we generally use their present tense. For examples, first is I wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. That is a habit. Next one is I go to morning walk every day. It is also a habit. Now next is universal truth. So now we have to know what is a universal truth. A fact, a truth that cannot be changed. Like we say the sun rises in the east, or we say the earth revolves around the sun. So it is a universal truth and it cannot be changed ever. Next one is the factual truth. For example, the human body contains 206 bones. So that is a scientific truth and it cannot be changed. Next, we can use present tense for custom or proverb. So custom is something that is followed by a certain group of people. Like we can say the Hindus burn their dead. So it is a custom. Next one is proverb, which is generally said like honesty pays in the long run. So we use simple present tense for that. After simple present tense, we are going to learn present continuous tense. So what is the structure of present continuous tense? The structure of present continuous tense is am are plus first form ing. So we have examples. First is she is playing football, and second is I'm going to Agra. So in this we have used that structure. So now we have same confusion like where to use is, where to use am, or where to use are. So here, if we find he, she, it, or any kind of singular noun, we are going to use there is plus first form ing. And if we find I there, we are going to use am plus first form plus ing. Next one, if we have we, you, they, or plural nouns as a subject, we are going to use there are plus first form ing. Now let's take a look at the uses of present continuous tense. First, to express an action that are going on at the time of speaking. For example, he is reading a book now. So in this example, we see that the action of reading a book is going on at the time of speaking. Another example is she is preparing for her examination nowadays. So here we understand whenever we are going to express an action that is going on at the time of speaking, then we can use their present continuous tense. Next use is temporary action. When we know that the action is temporary, we can use their present continuous tense. For example, Jack is standing by the fire. So in this example, we see that it is his temporary action. Might be he won't be standing by a fire after a few minutes. So here we understand that this action is temporary and we are going to use their present continuous tense. That's all for today. Thank you so much, and please like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thank you very much for watching.